Alex, and welcome to Hamilton Elementary School, the best school ever.
Hello, I love Hamilton Elementary School. I love my teachers and I'm thankful to be here.
At Hamilton, we are a small school, but we do big things. Over the summer, our school went through a great beautification effort.
At Hamilton Elementary School, we show respect for self, others, and property each and every day. We also strive for excellence in all we do.
Mr. Marple emphasizes doing things the Panther way, do things the correct way the first time. Here's our principal, Mr. Marple, but before we turn it over to him, he talks a lot. Let me take a moment and thank our entire family for all the continued support.
Hello, Hamilton School community, and welcome. We are coming to you today live from our beautiful new lounge furniture that we have set up in our hallway here at Hamilton Elementary School. And I want to thank everyone for what has been such an amazing and smooth opening. As I begin my 17th year here in education at Loudoun County Public Schools, and my 4th with you here at Hamilton, I cannot ever remember a better opening. Everything has worked out so incredibly well, and I know that's not by accident. That is a product of the commitment of our staff, and also all of the hard work on behalf of our community and our student body to make this school year the best school year yet. One thing that I am incredibly grateful for is all of the hard work of our students that they have gotten back in the routine of school. Our first week and a half has just been super smooth, as I said earlier. The excitement and the level of student engagement that I see in our school is something that I am very proud of and something that we hope to continue here at Hamilton Elementary School. Areas of emphasis this school year in working with my staff is certainly, again, student engagement. We want to make sure that all of our students are very engaged in the lessons that are being provided to them. I want to continue to work on 21st century skills as they are so important as we are preparing our students for careers that really probably don't exist yet. And our professional development this year is really going to be a focus on having our teachers work on their professional development and providing other teachers with great instructional strategies that are working for them in the classroom. Of course, we continue our PBIS program, working on making certain that our students are all very well aware of our expectations, and we use common language throughout our grade levels. Our RI program this year is taking a new and marvelous twist as we're working to provide some extension groups with research opportunities and letting them actually choose what they're going to research, something that I think that both Michelle Wagner and I, our reading specialists, have talked about. We've worked with some parent volunteers on, and I think it's going to make our extensions group for our responsive instruction program even better than it's been in the past. One of the things that I've done over the summer is I spent a lot of time looking at TED videos. And for those of you who had the opportunity to watch the TED video from Stephen Ricks, and it's the Bronx Green Machine if you're familiar with that, that's all about authentic learning opportunities, and that's my last and final focus for this school year, is really to the greatest extent possible providing our student body with authentic learning opportunities. If you haven't seen the video yet, please take a look at it. I'll resend it to our community, as this gentleman has incredible passion and his ideas are so very sort of out of the box, but after watching it, you cannot help to be inspired to do great things for students. That is what I want to do this year at Hamilton Elementary School. Maybe on a bit of a smaller scale, but at the same time, our potential here is really, we can do some incredible things. So again, with our continued community support, with our commitment from our educators, and from the excitement that we have with our student body, we really should have no obstacles standing in our way from achievement and having a great and successful school year. One of the things that we talk an awful lot about with our student body is that we want to take great pride in our school. Our school has underwent an incredible beautification effort. As you can see, I'm sitting here on some furniture that we purchased this year. In front of me is a beautiful big screen television that we're working on, demonstrating how important it is to show our students that their work is important by displaying their student work. We'll also, in a moment, I'll take you to our library, which I'm so incredibly proud of. We have a redesign in our library, beautiful paint now on the walls. I think our library can now become the hub of our school, where we have a special feel that we haven't had in the past. I'm incredibly proud of that. One thing, before I take you to the library, that I want to remind all of our parent community about is our PTA meeting on September the 18th. I will be talking about the parent portal. I know we've heard some things about Clarity. I know Mr. Byard has sent out a Connect Ed call talking about Clarity. One of the important components of Clarity is the parent portal. Really, it's an emphasis on great communication between the school and our families. It enhances the transparency that is in place. and I will be prepared to talk with our parent community at that particular PTA meeting. So I'm looking forward to seeing you folks there. Now what I'd like to do is take a moment and show you our library, an area in which I have great new pride in, and I think you will enjoy it as well. Let's take a tour. Welcome to our Hamilton Library. As you will notice, our library has went through a major redesign effort, and that's the product of two ladies who worked really hard this summer, Kelly Cieslak and Mary Balderson, as they came in and really put a lot of effort in the idea of creating a different feel in our library. One of the things you will notice as we move this direction is our library now has some beautiful bean bags. We also have a nice new carpet, beautiful new books on display. Our PTA has been so incredibly generous. We are really looking to create, as I said, a new feel in our library, and I would like for this to become the hub of our school, an area where our students feel very comfortable. One thing that you will take notice to immediately as you enter our library is the new colors on the wall. Now, it did take me a few days to get used to the green, but the more I come into our library, the more I can truly feel a sense of comfort in here, and I think this is an exciting place now. I hope our students are super excited to come into our library. I know that each and every time I come into the library, I can feel the warmth. I'm particularly pleased with the redesign. I think our library in square footage certainly didn't grow any over the summer, but the feel in the library certainly is that it's a much bigger room than it was before. So all of those redesign efforts certainly were worth the work. We have some beautiful frames up on the wall where we'll be displaying student artwork. And lastly, I'll show you a couple pieces of furniture that we have purchased. Now, it's been an awful long time since I was an elementary school student, but I can tell you, as an elementary school student, I would have loved the opportunity to be in this type of an environment where it would be so comfortable. I can certainly see a student feeling very good about being in the library, taking the time to read in this comfortable environment. And lastly, how would you like to be an elementary school student and get to sit in this chair? Right beside our school mascot, the Panther. Again, I want to thank all the ladies who had an effort in this beautification process. I know that Joylyn Hannes, Muffy Roby's father-in-law, all of these folks were major contributors in our work here to beautify our lovely school, and I couldn't be more proud of it. From the sign that you see as you drive in Elementary Avenue and Kerr Street, that was done by the Campbell family. A beautiful work indeed, a beautiful new sign. I think this is going to be a great year, and I just see all of the work and effort that occurred over the summer has really got us off to a great start. Thank you very much. I do have one gentle reminder that I would like to share with our parent community regarding our arrival procedures in the morning. It is very important that we all enter on Kerr Street and then we exit through Elementary Avenue. For those parents who are dropping their students off in the morning, I will ask that you pull forward as far as you can to allow for other incoming parent drop-off cars to kind of enter in behind them, to make a nice loop for our buses as they come in on Kerr, and to allow for our buses to exit after they have dismissed the students and dropped those students off, while those cars can still be in line. And this year, out at that particular duty, you'll always see me unless I'm at a principal's meeting or out of the building, but there will be an adult there who will be able to help you as you drop your students off. I want to thank everyone again for their continued support. We've had a wonderful opening. I can only hope to keep this momentum going as we move forward. We've created synergy. I think we're all going in an incredibly positive direction, and I truly am looking forward to the best year in my 17-year career. Thank you again, and have a wonderful remainder month of September, and I'll come back to you again in early October. Thank you.